Hey there, Kevin Drake coming at you from lovely Newport Beach, California again, and today I'm going to review the new elips-C from Ovale USA. Ovale, not exactly sure how you say it, but I'm going to compare this to the original one, which I've had for about a year, and explain why I actually like the C much better than the original. Take a quick little hit off it and I'll get started. Working great. Now let me compare this to the original real quick so I can just get into why I'm already liking this more. This is the original. Battery was a tiny bit smaller and you had to buy these whole replacement atomizer. So it's got the same little spike on it up there, but in order to make it work, if something broke with this whole unit, you had to buy a whole new one of these, and it was about $15, and then plus shipping, so it was too expensive. I actually never bought any replacements. I've just been lucky that I've got some of them working as long as they had. They also were not the easiest things to get in or out. You had to really... See, this one's already giving me a hassle. There we go. We got that one in. Then you had to get your top on it, which was kind of flimsy, and when you put the cap on it, it left room for condensation, so a lot of the time, oh wow, this one still is part of the broken piece, because I was going to explain why. Let's try this one. And the cap worked, it still worked, but wasn't nearly as good as what I just hit. Problem with the old one too is, as you can see here, wait a second, sorry about that, they break. You can't really see well, but I have one of them in parts because I was trying to get this part out and it completely just broke apart. I mean, there's the other piece just shattered, the ring came off. The battery part is still good once I got it all out. I had to actually use pliers and gut this thing just to get the battery good, but now I'm down to that one last atomizer because this is the second time this has actually happened with the original Elips. So, not the biggest fan of that. Giving me lots of issues. Sorry, I keep disappearing because I'm putting stuff on the floor. So, out with the old and with the new, let me explain why I'm liking the new elips-C. You can see here, the tank now sits in a cup. Tank comes out very easily. It looks like the same spiked atomizer, but it's actually the same type of atomizer that's on Ego C's, ones that come in those little blister packs. It's the little spike there. Now I don't have to worry about taking that part out ever again, breaking it, getting wires everywhere, because that's all connected to the battery. All I have to do is pop in an atomizer, which are a lot cheaper to replace. These are like $5 versus $15 plus shipping. You can get them in bulk, get a couple blister packs of them. And once you have that in, that's just sitting there loose. You just take their top, fit it right in place, take your tank, have it upside down because I'm a genius. Put that on, get your cap on, fits nice and secure, and you're good to go. Now they run about $89. Don't know if they're having a sale or not anytime soon from Ovale USA. I'll put the link in with this video. And the kit comes with, can't really see it that well on my camera, it comes with 2 batteries, blister pack. Got all your little extra rings and rubber bands and stuff that you need if you ever want to fix your airflow if anything goes wrong with it. But so far this has been working much better than the original. The hit has a little bit more of throat hit. These are not known for throat hit, so I know a lot of people don't use them because, you know, personally I use direct dripping when I want a good throat hit. Battery life on these, it does come with 2, so if you're going to be out all day, I suggest you bring 2 fully charged. It'll last you the full day. But you can use it as a direct pass-through device. You can use it while it is charging. Plug it right in the front, stick it in your computer or your wall socket. If you have a car adapter, that'll work too. And you can actually use it at the same time as it's charging. So that comes in handy. Now I do use things like Provaris and stuff, and some of these are a bit big and bulky if you want to carry them around all day. The main thing I love about the Elips is the feel of it. It's got the recess button. It now has a on-off click feature. And it always just felt good in the hand. I mean, even with some of the hassles from the old one, I still continued to use it because I liked the way that it felt. It was easy, fit right in my pocket, and it was good to go. So that's basically all I have to say on this. I suggest you go and get the new the new elips-C, which does feature some of the same guts as an Ego-C. I wouldn't compare it to the Ego-C in the sense that I know some people have had issues with the little atomizers and the spikes, thinking it's more complicated. In the sense of the Elips, it is definitely a win. It makes the device work better, it's cheaper to replace parts, and all in all, it's actually giving me a better hit than the original atomizer did in the original Elips. So don't have to worry about gutting this out and breaking it anymore. Happy I got this. I suggest you go pick one up. It's a win.